I'm trying to look if it's working now with the video. Oh wait, and John, you have to, yeah. Okay, maybe it's working. We have a look. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you. The strange thing is when something, it seems like in this video, in this meeting, something is going wrong because the sound isn't working, and there can be a lot of stress about that. When the sound doesn't happen, the sound doesn't happen. Yeah, then suddenly the sound and the video works. Then the video works. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's so normal to think when there's something not happening or not working or something like that, there can be a lot of stress about that's very important that it works because of da 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 da. When there's no me, there can, of course, there can be stress, but there's also somewhere something like nothing is important. It doesn't matter. Stress can happen. Not working, the video not working can happen. So what? Then it's that. It's not about being quiet or everything is going all right now. It's nothing like that. It's just normal. It's very normal. It's like there can happen, anything can happen. Anything can happen. There can be stress. There can be pain. There can be walking. Ah, ja. Ja. So I think it's working now. Yeah. Great. Another chat. Could you say there's only inner, like nothing outside of this? No, there's also no inside. There's no inside or outside. There's only what is seen or what is heard. So there can be a room There's nothing outside that room. No, that's the abstract mind that thinks and knows there's something outside. That's the knowing that makes it feeling safe, that everything is going on there. There's still a mother or still a house or something like that. That gives a safe feeling. And when there's only this, there's not knowing. There's this. That's everything. And there's also always not knowing. But it seems very, very safe to know. There's only not knowing. It's not. Everything is not knowing. Not knowing what's going to happen. Okay, another. Oh, a stupid question. No, there are no stupid questions. Come on. When there's no one inside the body, is the thought in your brain and in the brain of someone sitting next to you visible the same way? Whoa, there is thought. I don't know exactly how it works. It's in the brain somewhere. The brain is functioning, and that thoughts. It's just an energy that's happening, and there can be thoughts, and it's not only in the body. Thoughts can happen in the room. So you think it's your thoughts. There's someone in it's like a radio. In it's the same with feelings and thoughts. It happens somewhere, and it's not in the body only. If there's no body, it's just energy happening in space, you could say. So there can be someone sitting next to you, and thought is happening, and then suddenly you say you have the same thought. You could say it's just happening, and then how that's happening, how it's it's like a radio. Some sense it and some not. I don't know. It's like how that happens, why that happens. That's the mystery. But it's happening in the room, in the space. It's not in your brain or in your body. It's just, there is no your brain. It's just energy in the room. It's not a stupid question. No. We are so convinced that everything happens in our brain or in our body or in our life. It's happening in space somewhere for no one. There is no one. So it's not that Rose has no me. There is nothing going on. There's only an apparent body. So nothing is going on in the whole thing. So brain, how you say, thought can happen, coffee can happen, but it's not my thoughts or in my brain. It's an energy, an energy sorting. It's life sorting. And because we are so able to abstract things, then thought seems to have words, and words to have meaning and content, and things like, oh, then it's important not to think the negative thoughts or things like that. That's also something. Just thought, and then it's gone. Rose, what is knowledge? Oh my God, all those difficult questions. What is knowledge? That's the way of the me likes very much knowledge and facts, because that gives a safe feeling. If you know something, then it's safe, and then you know, when I do that the next time, it will be going right, or something like that. Or when there are a lot of facts, then we know how to manage it, how to do it, and how to make the coronavirus go. So when there's no, or we don't know, or how can we battle it, or things like that. So we're wanting to have knowledge to know what to do. When there's no knowing, when there's not knowing, that's threatening, because then anything can happen. The funny thing is, anything can always happen. If there's knowing, there's still anything can happen, of course. It doesn't make that threatening things away. It's just knowing. But it gives a feeling of safety. That's what the me is looking for. It's a dream. Knowing is also in the dream of me. Because then what is happening is, when there's knowing something, there are facts, and then it's gone. It's not there anymore. So it's just what's happening is only what is. So there are no facts. It's just what's happening. And nothing is needed, because then it's already like that. It seems that whole thing in the brain and whole thing going on, it's not only in the brain. It's oh God, it's so difficult to name, because it's just happening somewhere. It's energy. It's just energy. There's no one. The body is not real. Nothing is real. So it's not what a lot of people think. Oh, I want to get rid of that me. How can I do that? I'm following the meetings of non-duality, but maybe somebody is saying something, so the me is going, or something like that. It's not about the me is going or not going. There is already no me. Nothing is changing. There is already no me. The threatening thing is that it's not there. The me is gone. It's not that you don't exist. Nothing is existing. Nothing is real. Oh, and there's another question. Nothing knows the me ended. No. In the beginning here, in this story, you could say, it felt there was something not coming up anymore. But in the first thing, it was, oh, it's gone. But after that, I thought, is that so? Is there something gone? Is that the me? I don't know if that's the me. There was a lot of doubts about because I thought the me is the stress in the body. I thought that, and I had a lot of stress in my stomach and in the story, in my chest. And when that came back, I thought, oh, the me is coming back. There's still a lot of thoughts. Oh, the me is coming back. But then there was nothing going on about the stress, and then there was the thought, and then it fell away. There was nothing picking it up or doing something with it. And after a while, the doubt fell away. But there was nothing is sure that there's no me. There's nothing going on about if there's a me or not. It's just nothing going on. It's just not, nothing is busy with that, you could say. So nothing is sure. Nothing is knowing it. No. There's only not knowing. But it's not knowing seems something. Not knowing is not something. It's just normal. There's always not knowing. Nobody knows. Of course not. We don't know what's going to happen. So it's just normal. It's not a thing. It's not something, oh, there's only not knowing. It's just not knowing. Just like always has been. The thing that thinks it knows, that fell away. That isn't there. take some extra time, maybe some 12, 15 or something like that. The me is always looking for something, because that's the whole thing it knows. It's something to do or something not to do, or is this a feeling? No, it's not a feeling. Oh, it's this about no, no, it's not now. So it's trying to find it, but there's nothing to find because it's already like that. And it's so normal. It's just already what is happening. So the funny thing is that the me can't hear that. The me is so convinced, and it's not only in the brain, but it's embodied. There's something wrong. There's something missing. It can't hear. This is it. That what is happening. It's already it. So it hears it, and then it's yes, but. So it's it's so strong. There is already no me. It's already complete the way it is. Nothing is wrong or not complete or not perfect. It's like, it's just what it is. That's it. That's the everything. There's already freedom. There's already unconditional love. That's just life. Life is unconditional love. The unconditional part is that nothing is trying to change anything. It's just life. Life full on, like babies and little children, just life full on. No one trying to change that. It's just like that. And when you're going and you're closing the computer, it's the closing of the computer, is it? It's just the movement of the hands, is it? It's the clothes you're wearing, that's it. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing right, of course. It's not about being wrong or being right. It's just what is. It's just what is happening. It's very neutral. It's very normal. Nothing is going to somewhere. Nothing is, there's no past. There's no time. There's no before. There's no after. There's just what is. And everything is apparent. Everything is apparent. There's nothing happening. It's just an apparent happening. It seems like there's happening circumstances and bodies and rooms. And it seems there's a world. It is just a dream. It's a dream. The world is a dream. But the circumstances and the bodies, that's an apparent happening. It's light. In that form, and it seems like it's solid, but it's not solid, it's just energy. It's there and it's not in the same time. And it's just life. Everything is just life. Life can't be wrong, it's just life. Life in the form of thoughts, or thoughts with, oh, I can't do that. And it's a thought, I can't do that. That's it. And then there's another thought, or maybe there's drinking tea. Then it's drinking tea, doing nothing, watching television. It's just what is happening, apparently. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right. It's just what seems to happen. So it's already complete, like it is. Thank you that you did stay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rose.